Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we're back in the world of galactic science, and I'm breaking leaves while I'm saying hello. But we are back. Oh, I didn't break any good. And yeah, so done a little bit of work in here, a little bit of reconfiguring of our machines. You can see we are doing decent on power. Did a little bit of work here. Let's see, got some good ingots going. Got a little bit of this extra stuff in here as well, and kind of just moved and reconfigured stuff to make it a little bit easier. So the first thing I want to get to today, because I think this is definitely going to help our situation, is I want to make some conduits. And the kind of conduits I want to make are fluid conduits. So this is going to take quite clear glass and conduit binder. And to get quite clear glass, we just got to get regular glass and chisel it. So let's see. I made some glass, but I used it for that. So we are going to have to get our hands on some sand. And let's see. So sand. How do we get sand? I literally don't remember. Okay, so... Oh, there we go. If we put silicone dioxide in here, it will give us sand. How do we get this? Well, obviously from sand, but I can do that. Gravel, glass. Yeah, pretty simple. It's a bunch of stuff that we, have a ton of. So, let's see. Do we have any? Not in there, not in there. What about over here? There we go. We got plenty. I think this was from doing gravel, so I believe. So, all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's that. Put these in here. We'll get ourselves a whopping 8 sand. But you know what? That's fine. Let's cook this up. Do I have other stuff cooking in here? A couple more ingots. Apparently, I was cooking. Yeah, we're doing way better on the ingot front, which should definitely help things out. So. All right, and then we also need to make conduit binder. Let's see how we make that. That is made by making this, the conduit composite, which is gravel, sand, and clay. Okay, so clay we have, we're good. Gravel, no. But once again, we come in here, we grab some more of this fun stuff. Okay. So we're going to grab that, and then how much is it? It's 2 sand. All right. So if we come in here, we'll throw a couple of these in here, and we'll make another 8 sand. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this, and I think it's just 1. Yeah, 1 in the corner will give us 2 stacks of gravel. Can't complain, right? All right, so we come over here. We go gravel like that. We go like this. Come across like this. And let's take up 2 sets. That should actually be more than enough, and this gives us some extra stuff. We'll actually throw this sand in here to get a little bit more glass. All right, but we'll start with this. All right, and then we need to cook up this conduit binder. Okay, so we'll let that go. All right, so we need a chisel, and I don't think... Oh, we do have one. Okay, yeah, I think we got that from the thing. So we're going to pop this in. We're going to pop the glass in, and we're looking for quite clear glass. I actually want to get one more piece of glass this way. All right, and we'll pop that in there. All right, it gives us 9. Now, I don't know if this is going to necessarily work the way I want it to, but we're going to try. Part of it will. Part of it I'm not sure of. So, all right, so we come around like this, all right, and then we take our quite clear glass and go like that, and that gives us 16 of them. So what I want to do is I want to put this here like that, okay? I want to set this to extract without a signal, and you can see that filling up. And then I want to set this to insert, all right? So now what's going to happen is we put our cobble in here, it falls in, it gets made into lava. The lava is going to be pumped here directly into our tanks. Super duper easy. Now here's the part that I don't know if this will work, and we're going to try this, okay? So I made this little hole down here. You can see basically comes around real weird and wonky, but it connects to the bottom of all of our generators here. right. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try and make this a little bit smarter. I'm kind of all over the place here. I had originally had this set up a very different way, so it's one of the reasons why this is kind of wonky. All right, so we're going to come down like this, all right? And I still want to be able to get to this. So what we're going to do is we're going to come across like this, all right? And then like this. And we're going to kind of pop out, I'd say about here should work. Okay, we're definitely need some more conduit stuff. All right, so we get our fluid conduits. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try hooking one of these here. See, does it connect? Darn, it doesn't connect. This is what I was afraid of. All right. Okay, let me explain what I was going to try and do. What I was hoping to do, because we can run these Stirling generators off of lava in a bucket, I was hoping that we could pump lava straight from that tank straight into these generators. And in essence, as long as that hopper is filled with cobble, we could have unlimited power. Like, it just wouldn't stop. Unfortunately, it looks like we can't pump lava straight in. So let's look at generators real quick. Because I want to, once we get our power situation taken care of, I think things are going to go a lot quicker. Let's actually look up lava. All right, so, it doesn't look like we have store life. Oh, okay, that gets into that stuff. I was hoping there would be a lava generator. Generator. So that's a Stirling. Combustion generator. Burns liquid fuel to generate power. Requires a coolant, e.g. water. Output depends on fuel. Okay, that sounds like that's what we're going to need. Because burns liquid fuel. I mean, that would be lava, right? But it needs water as well. Let's see. What do we have that can generate water? Let's see what mods we have in here. A lot of space stuff. Advanced generators. Never really messed with these. Yeah, not gonna mess with those. Armorer's Workshop. Blood Magic, Carpenter Blocks, Chisel, Dimensional Anchors, Dim Storage, Electrical Age, High Power Receiver Antenna. Looks kind of cool. Exit Helio, Extra Utilities. Okay. Galactic Craft Core, Galactic Craft Planets, Greg's Lighting, Iron Chests, Jabba Mantle, Mechanism, Modular Systems. What am I trying to think of? I can't remember the name of the machine. You guys are probably yelling at me for it. Solar Flux, Supermassive Tech, TARDIS mod, really? That's kind of interesting. What is that thing called? Not an igneous extruder. Alright, are there any wells? No. Alright, so we could probably... Alright, well, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's, because we're kind of getting away from ourselves here. Let's pop up here, okay? And let's look at this generator. Alright, let's see how bad this is to make. Whew. Okay, so iron, more iron with quite clear glass. We can accomplish all of that. This dash. Damn it. There we go. Okay. I don't know. Like I said, I was really hoping this was going to work. Now, this is going to work fine. So that's fine. We're good there. But unfortunately, it looks right now, until I can kind of come up with another idea, it looks like we're a little stuck on automating the power. And the nice thing is, with all these generators, we don't have the stuff to make energy conduits yet. So I really had to rig this so that it was touching as many things because this has to be on top, this has to be on the side, this doesn't need power. But yeah, in between I was basically just kind of burning through coal. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're still good, it's just a little less automated here. I did do some stuff for string. I did set up a small farm over here with some wheat and potatoes for future food needs. As you can see, I got some potatoes. But yeah, I was just cutting down the trees, and it was just getting super annoying because I was burning the fuel just as fast. So, all right, so that didn't quite work out. But the nice thing is, get out of here. We always can grab one of these, pop it in, and we've got plenty of power. So, not automated, but we'll get there. It really, like I said, it seems that once we get Dash, we're going to really be able to open up a lot of stuff. So, okay, so we got a few more minutes left in this episode, so let's kind of take a little look-see at the book and see if we accomplished anything. So, how do they all work? I can get into some of this automation now. Automatic tree cutting would be cool. Hammering would be cool. We can get into stuff, but I'm not too worried about that. Storage solutions. We will get more into this soon. Right now, the chests are doing okay. It's giving me a headache. More power was something we were messing with, but we could make this vat. Just kind of looking at stuff here. Going up in the world, though, I think this is where we need to focus. So we were trying to work on this thermal padding. So let's look this stuff up real quick. All right, so this thermal padding needed a bunch of these thermal cloths, which was just a bunch of wool with redstone, and that's what we were working on getting the string for. Now let's see how much string we actually have. We got a decent amount, but I really don't know if this is going to be nearly enough. It might be. All right, so let's figure out the math on this. So we're going to need 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And we need 4 wool per. God, I didn't even do the math on this. I thought we had enough. All right, so that means we're going to need almost 100. Let me see. Hold on. All right, so that gives us 12. So we could basically make the helmet, and we could make the pants. All right, so we still have quite a bit to get. So let's see, does that actually count those two? It does. All right, so we can put them away. Let's put them, I guess it would actually be in here. So we'll put those in there. And let's see something real quick. Let's look up something. So wool. All right. I don't think there was a chemical way to... Oh, there is. This is from wool. All the different wools. All the different carpets. String. Trying to see if there's anything in here that we have an abundance of that we can get this chemical from. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So... And then, yeah, so there's that. That's about it. So, let's see. Let's grab ourselves a few saplings. We have a bunch of silkworms now. Do we have any more dirt? We have 3 dirt. Let's go set up a few more trees. I really, like I said, I was so enthralled by trying to get those machines set up that I really didn't take the time to figure out what we need to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll put another one here. Let's see. Let's get our dirt like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one may not grow there. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go here. Get another piece down. Get these saplings down. Let's get this tree infested. Get a couple of these in here so it'll grow a little faster. You know what? For the heck of it, let's actually infest these trees so we can get as much as we can. Let's see. Do we have any bone meal? We have some bone meal. We can get this started, and basically we can pick up from here in the next episode. Let's see. Bone meal? Bone meal? Bone meal. We got plenty of bones. Oh, there's some bone meal. Alright, so let's go get these trees grown, get them infested, so in between episodes they can fully infest, and I think we'll be okay in reference to getting most of the stuff. Let's hope we don't get a ridiculously big one, because those always just take me so much time. Alright, we're doing good. Doing good. One more. And awesome. Okay, so let's do a couple there, a couple here, kind of spread them out like so. Get this one on this side. Get one on that side, and then we'll go here, and we'll go there, and then we'll just add a couple more. We'll do one there, one over here, and finally we'll go boom and boom. Okay, there we go. So we'll let those infest in between episodes, get as much of this as we can. Actually, you know what I'll do? Let's grow these. Why don't we? Just get a couple more leaves, and oh, did I just kill my infestation? Let's see. Okay, cool. All right, so we got all of that grown. We'll let this all infest. I'll just let this sit here and do its thing. We will harvest in the next episode. We will get this stuff going, and we will get back to our pursuit of heading to Mars. So, all right, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Any questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section. And until the next all exciting, super happy, fun episode of Galactic Science, I want to thank you guys ever so much for hanging out, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!